Hello friends, today I am going to talk about the lost world of Atlantis. To watch more facts on various topics, do hit the like, share and subscribe buttons of our channel. In 360 BCE, the Greek philosopher Plato told a story about an idealistic place called the Atlantis that was drowned beneath the sea in a terrible catastrophe. The fictional island of Atlantis was introduced in Plato's allegorical dialogue Timaeus and Critias. In the later, Atlantis launches an attack on Athens, to which Athens responds with unprecedented force. Eventually, the gods turn their back on Atlantis, burning it to ashes and allowing the island to collapse in on itself from the earthquakes. Atlantis sinks into the sea. The tale is simple narration that urged present-day Athenians to remain humble and honor the gods. Since the 1800s, Atlanteans have been credited for having had the technology of generating electricity, built flying machines, and harnessed nuclear power for energy and warfare, all developed more than 9,000 years before such thing came into being in modern society. Other claims have Atlanteans knowledgeable about a formidable death ray, secrets for levitation, and pure forms of energy through crystals. The Atlantis enthusiasts firmly believe that the inhabitants of the last continent had cosmic connections with extraterrestrials and may actually have been a colony established on the Earth by alien explorers. Attempts to find physical evidence of Atlantis also began in the 19th century. The public's interest in the ancient Greek culture had been piqued in the 1870s when German archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann claimed his excavations at the site of Hisar Lake, Turkey, had confirmed that the site was the legendary city of Troy. Schlieman's claims are controversial, but as far as the public was concerned, if one legendary ancient Greek city could be found, why not any other? In the rebooted Aquaman, the inhabitants of the Atlantis survived the sinking of their homes by building a glass dome atop the city. Then over time, the city's inhabitants were said to have gradually adapted to their new surroundings, learning to breathe water and subsist in an ocean world. With these technological and evolutionary marvels, Bernstein painted a picture of Atlantis built off the claims of the 19th and early 20th century. Ever since, people have been captivated by the idea of this lost civilization. This type of research is called geomythology, or the study of finding a real geological event that inspired myths about the great creation or destruction of places. Myths can be far-fetched ways to explain real events and can have some truth to them. Did Atlantis really exist? If so, where was it? With the aid of modern underwater survey equipment, today's Atlantis hunters are busy exploring beneath the waves. Bimini Roads. In 1938, American clairvoyant Edgar Cayce said that remains of Atlantis may lie under the sea near Bermuda. Then, in 1968, divers found mysterious lines of stones there, the Bimini Roads. Some people think the stones were a dry dock, a basin that can be flooded so that ships can be floated in, and then drained so that the ships can be mended, built by the Chinese explorers in the 1400s. The Azores. Could this collection of islands in the mid-Atlantic be the remnants of a lost continent? The islands are the tip of a chain of underwater mountains. Sparta Island. On the seabed of the Straits of the Gibraltar lies Sparta Island, which was drowned when ice from the last ice age melted and caused the seas to rise. French geologist Dr. Jacques Collina Girard thinks it may have been Atlantis, but mapping the island failed to reveal any artificial structures and showed it to be much smaller than the previously thought. Cornwall, England. a team from Moscow University believes they have found Atlantis in a relatively shallow area of the seabed called Little Soul Bank, 100 miles off the coast of southwest England. Andalusia, Spain. German doctor Rainer Rune believes satellite pictures of marshes in the southern Spain reveals traces of the famed circular walls of Atlantis. The marshes were flooded around 800 to 500 BCE. Thera. Geologists note that the island of Thera in the eastern Mediterranean blew up in a huge volcanic eruption about 1600 BCE. Could this have caused a massive tsunami to destroy the Minoan civilization on Crete? If so, could it have inspired the Atlantis legend? Minoan civilization did come to a mysterious end at about this time. Manisa, Turkey. After studying ancient texts, British archaeologist Peter James concluded that Atlantis was near modern-day Manisa in Turkey. Manisa, he believes, is the site of an ancient city ruled by the mythical king Tantalus, who Plato mentioned. The city was called Tantalus, a misspelling of Atlantis, and was said to have been destroyed by an earthquake. Black Sea. American explorer Robert Pollard has recently found prehistorical house beings deep down on the sea floors in the Black Sea. These houses may have been drowned after the last ice age. Could they be the remains of Atlantis? East of Cyprus. American explorer Robert Sarmast has made detailed three-dimensional computer maps of the Mediterranean sea floors east of Cyprus. He believes they show a landmass just like the Atlantis described by Plato. The location of Atlantis have been claimed on each of the 7 continents and in several spots in the world's ocean and seas. Additionally, many of the ancient world's wonders have been attributed to Atlanteans who presumably escaped the destruction of their homeland and spread their advancements in engineering skills elsewhere. Atlantis is powerful, sage, and even entertaining as a legend. But to claim that it was a real city is another thing altogether. Our understanding of the human past is well established in its basic outline through archaeological and historical data. The idea that an ancient, advanced civilization such as Atlantis once existed is best left to the pages of the storybooks and movies. Stay safe. See you in another exciting topic. Take care. Bye bye.